know I make you feel good. Don't you wanna feel good, good, good? Sometimes I wish that we could go back before you got hurt, hurt, hurt. When before I was scared, now I'm feeling prepared. Don't you wanna feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good?
When you say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you starred as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we get started again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we get started again. Tomorrow we build, depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build, depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we get started again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we get started again. We get started again. We get started.
Way too many faces in the crowd, but I think that I see you. One too many days got me changing up the way that I need you. Now we're both at a bar, acting like it's not hard, trying to feel something different. Talk to somebody new, kinda wish it was you, kinda numb to the feeling. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Now that you're gone, I can't seem to. I can't seem to. Laying on my floor, thinking about all the things that we've been through. From 24/7 to pretending like I never met you. No, it's all for the best, 'cause I know we're a mess every time we're together. Going out of my mind, and I wish I could lie, tell you that it gets better. Now that you're gone, they say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months where I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to move on. I can't seem to.
Alrighty. Hello, hello. Yep, that's working. All right. Good evening, everybody. We are late as usual recently. I'm all taped up. Oh, fuck. Got home and what did I do? Fuck did I do? Oh my god, I was so tired today. At the end of the day, I moved like a ton of form ply on the roof of this building. I don't even know why it's there, but that killed me. I was tired. All right. So we didn't really get any main story quests done last night. We're gonna get our main scenario quests. We're gonna get some done. Because Haven's Horde awaits. Oh man, my hands are dry still. Oh, I gotta go to the solar. I mean, I could definitely do Avenger roulettes, but I just don't really need to level up, right? I mean, I do it, I don't. I've already informed Alphanaut of our plans to recreate the beacon in the manner Moonbreeda described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wished to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you will find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done on our behalf of Hanzo, and I have faith that you will return to us as you always have. Alright. I'm going to try to be prompt in all of these. Trying to move quickly. And I guess they're kind of the same distance. Doesn't fucking matter. Alright. What is going on here? There's a fate. Someone fighting? No. Hey, Revan, how you doing? Good evening. Welcome, welcome. How goes it? I know I'm a little bit late, but I want to do a couple main scenario quests. Oh wow, these are not forgiving. I might just run away. That's not too bad, actually. Oh no, they're all on me. Looks like it hit a bunch of them. Fuck it. Ah, I'm not gonna try to pull more than one at a time. I'm not even. I'm about halfway. I didn't mean to pull the ice. I didn't mean. Oh well. Yeah, I wanted to jump on Marathon again tonight, and I was like, nope. I'm gonna grind Final Fantasy. I need to put in work, but I gotta work on my million credits. It's like 600K. So I'm getting there. I got the 3 weeks. Oh no! Uh-oh! I might be in trouble. Uh-oh! I'm not gonna try. Don't worry, I might be on the ground waiting. Oh no! Why did it pull another one? Jesus Christ! I'm in trouble. We're cooked, chat. We're cooked, chat. We're cooked, chat! No! I got hungry. I bit off more than I could chew. It happens. It's all good. I don't even remember where the fuck I was going. Dragonflies are victorious. What the absolutely? What the fuck is this thing? Is that like a manatee? Look at him. Is that a rainbow manatee? It is a rainbow manatee. What the fuck? Oh my god, even over! Rainbow. No. I love it. Oh, I have not gone there yet. Weird. Okay, let's fly over there and get that. The dragonflies are victorious. Dum, 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 dum. Where am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Ooh. Suckers! Failed that thing, okay. No! No! Let me leave! Let me leave the area! Oh my god. Go this way. It's over here. It's the dungeon. Oh, fucking dragonflies. Fucking dragonflies. How's the front trial? Had like 4 brand new people in the fight, made healing duty interesting. Holy God. Excuse me. Uh Oh yeah, we got the dungeon, right? Good to see you, Hanzo. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Captain Elbert sends his regards, by the way. He attends to the interrogation of Elaine in Ulda as we speak. But I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the Ivy upon your return. So you'll never get to see, like, more... Wait, what? Not a dungeon trial. 8-man boss fight. 112. Although, unfortunately, this boss melts because of gear scaling these days. You'll never get to, like, see more than half the fight. Ah, I see. I trust that, by which I mean to say, the others are waiting for us at the Aetheryte. After you, Scion. Are we going through? There, it's ready. Haha, it worked, I think. Try tuning to the Aetheryte now. Feel for the current and try to locate the beacon. We have done all we can, Hanzo, for now. Let us withdraw. When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If by the grace of the 12 you arrive safely, you must stop Ice Heart before she summons Shiva. Hmm. So did we get that eighth right? Is that what just happened? Oh, hello. Welcome. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual. And if she succeeds, you will have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your own strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. She may have some reservations about waging their lives on the success of Mombrida's experiment, but others will surely agree that that desperate times call for desperate measures. Before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Emmerich. Sir Emmerich regrets that he cannot be here in person, and asks that I read to you this letter. Ahem. Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat. Yet in our hour of need, it is not her knights who stand poised to defend her. Hanzo, the warrior of light, savior of Eorzea, your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours to in service to a greater cause. May Halone bless you with good fortune and seek you safely home. All right. It's not an actual eighth rate, just an expression of here is how you are getting to Iceheart's hiding spot. Gotcha. Emmerich hyping you up. Yeah. uh, do we just? Do we get? Here we get extra, right? I'm watching the cutscenes. Ah, my nose is red. I'm not burned or nothing. You can see the sun on my face. Oh my god. No wonder I was tired. Wait, I've already done this one? I've done this one, yeah? No. Oh, well, that's a dungeon. It's in the trial section. Did I do the right thing? Whatever. Let's go! Yeah, I pissed last dungeons have the new trial. Sick. XP's XP. So finish this one and then I'll pick the right dungeon. Or trial. It's a trial? New trial. New trial. Uh. Why is that song so addicting, man? It's like crack after you've heard it 100 million times at this point. Every fight ever and every Final Fantasy you've ever played, you've heard that, but it's like never gets old. It's iconic. Yeah, like but you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes in some of these Final Fantasies the fights get so short and you'll like hear it over and over and over, but like there's still just something about it. There's just something about it. It's just like, God damn, there it is again. There it is again. It's so good. I was like, you know what? I was like, Destiny needs something like that. It has one though. Destiny has one. It's Guardian Down. Not the same. It's not the same outcome, but it's still a nostalgic sound at this point. It's not the. You're definitely losing, but it's still the same. The sound still hits the same. Oh, I fucking love this Yeti. Hey, look at this fat head. I love it. Whoa! Erect those bombs. Leave me alone, buddy. Oh. You know what? I seen that I got poetics from this, and I just clicked it. Right? I need what, 375 poetics? I was halfway, right? Is what I said. So this will get me about quarter of the way to that thing I need, I believe. The next item. Did I say I received the finger of the apostate? MSQ roulette looking. Oh, okay, nice. That's like the whole piece then, basically. I only need like 2 more pieces, I think. Maybe like gloves and boots. And then maybe another ring or something. That's itchy. Which one's the fake out? Oh yeah, it's the first wave. Anything. I'm gonna blow up. Fuck out the way. Oh, wow. There was like no time on that cone. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That was trash. That was. Alright. I'm running. I'm running. Just kill it! Just kill it! Just kill it! Thank you! Oh my god! Just kill it! I was too far away. Oh my god. I couldn't even get. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, it's like, oh my god, that saved the day. Just kill it. It's like, no, just everybody just fucking hit it DPS ASAP. I swear we could have did it. We could have knocked it out. Oh yes. Just going with other NPCs. It's fine. Oh, I gotta go in with a part. Wait, no. What do I gotta do here? When I read that in my mind, it sounds like you're trying to spit. Gotcha. This one? Oh. I'm at 240. Yeah, I need more, right? Or something. That's the one. Alright, before I... Oh. Oh, is that Shiva? I use the bathroom quick. Oh, man. I'm gonna be so sore tomorrow morning. I can feel it already. Oh, I fucking worked on that fucking roof by myself all day, man. The guy who's working with me, I started at like 9. Got down there at like 8:45. I started at 9. The guy started working at like 2 in the fucking afternoon. It was crazy. It's alright, I got so much shit done. Tomorrow I'm gonna fucking kill it. Shame. If we had 8 man, we could set minimum eye level so it wouldn't be so easy. Listen to you. Listen to you trying to make it hard on me. Look at you trying to make it hard on me. No, I don't care. That would sound fucking sick. 8 man fucking run? Sounds cool. Alright. I bought some nice gloves though. My hands were... my hands felt moist all day. Like, suitably not dry. I don't know how to say it without it saying fuck it sound. My hands were moisturized all day. In my gloves, but fuck. They're still falling apart. They're like halfway through the peeling phase, if you will. But they still hurt. Alright. Give me a second, I take a leak. And I'll be right back, and then we will... I'll hit that join button, because I got a feeling it might go... How do I set it? How could I do the 8 man thing? I guess we have to have people with us. One sec, I'll be right back. Yeah, we deploy a man pre-made party to do that setting. Felt so be fun. We're just gonna skip a lot of the 6-man randos. Okay. Oh, my fucking fingers. Well, at least gloves might prevent more damage. Can I buy more gloves? I can't yet. I don't have enough to buy the gloves. I need like 3 something. Can I actually? I don't know. We'll check, but... Yeah. 345. Like 95. Or 90 or 100 or something. I don't know. It's late. I don't want to do math. Oh, my body is going to be so sore tomorrow morning. I can feel it. I should have wrapped this finger too. This one hurts. Fuck. How long does he usually find? Average wait time. Oh, 7 minutes. Here you go. Here you go. Oh, my lord. Oh, sorry. I guess we could, like, hunt some of this shit down in the meantime, no? Sigoli Desert. Amalja. What are you riding? What the fuck? It flies too? Oh my god. This game, man. I guess we could have went to the Forgotten Springs. That's okay. I love that this game is a mount roulette button. Oh, is that what that is? So just picks one of your mounts at random. That's cool. I do like that. When you can't decide which mount you want to use, yes. Just use them all. Yes is the answer. Now the question is, where's the fuck's the enemy I need? It's gotta be probably like over by the edge or something. I don't think it's these guys. No. It's over here, I think. No. Yeah, you're in the right spot. That's what I meant. I meant over there. Is that a turtle? Oh my god, Cyber Turtle. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Yeah, this level sync him. Uh-oh. long unless you are at the right job. No, it's definitely logging them. I need one more. We just need one more. This ain't him. Oh, this is like the boss, the little mini boss of the area, I guess, eh? Leave the fate. Oh my god, you're one shot! Oh my god, you're one shot! What happened? What happened? I wanted to kill that guy. Oh, sinking back to your level. Alright. Is there anything else in Southern Danwood? I was the wrong job. If our queue had popped up, I wouldn't have been able to change back. Ooh. Well, I'm glad you caught that. I think they're all done. Southern Danwood. Eastern Lenosia. We're good now, though, right? We're still in the... Yeah, we're still in it. Bloodshore. Oh, yeah, right here. Look at this guy. Watch. Follow me. This guy. This guy I find hilarious. I could not stop laughing at him when I seen him. This guy. Gigi Ruju. Look at this guy, bro. He's got the bling with the Zorro beard. Like, I don't even know, the mustache. He's got women fanning him with leaves. What is going on here? This guy could come up more in the game too. Yeah, he came up once or twice. All right. Yes. We're looking for cobalt, right? Yes, cobalt. Do you know where I gotta go to find these guys? This ain't them, eh? No. Oh, there we go.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down.
Uh-oh.
We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance. Partake of my flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts.
Is this straight up a fight? There's no like dungeon?
Eternal grace.
It's just like straight up right to the meat and potatoes, eh? Holy fuck. What just happened? Is she Shiva? Yeah. You, bro, you see the chat? You see the chat down here? You hit that, goddamn? You hit that. I don't even want to comment. That's crazy work. What the fuck? Oh shit! I'm hitting him with that fire too. Embrace serenity, renounce the hatreds that consume. What the fuck? Whoa! Why can't I? Oh, fuck. Holy shit. Should I limit break or no? Should I wait? Is this is the final phase, is it? Seems like we don't have enough limit break, but we also didn't go through a dungeon, so. Whoa. Ooh. We did it? That's it? Oh shit. Okay. That wasn't that bad. But yeah, like you said, we missed most of the fight, right? Why is she so upset?
Fool. Blind, bloody fool. You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it
Just by doing
brings
so
an
much
end
damage,
to the
eh?
violence. Mine is the righteous cause.
Well, that's what everybody thinks.
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers. And they are no less ignorant,
Well,
trapped in a
didn't mean to click
delusion
that.
of their own creation, and blind to the truth. Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after.
Every single time.
Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded. Do not squander Mother's gift. Hear, feel, think.
Oh shit. This guy's back, eh? Or
And
these
so
guys.
the vessel withdraws, a predictable outcome. Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Something's going on as always. Alright. By the 12, you're live. I mean, of course you're live. Why wouldn't you be? Iceheart did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Dravinians are skilled with glamours, after all. Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I've never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Are you sure that you're not injured? Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see? No? Fair enough. I was only asking. Damn, don't even trust me, eh? She remains unconvinced. If you ask me, there's not to be gained from mulling over the implications of the story in the freezing cold. Let's save it for the Rising Stones, eh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. But before that, you best pay a visit to Whitebrim and speak with Alphinaud. He's probably worried sick about you. Battery's busy playing at politics with the Ishgardians. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you hale and healthy. Speak of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blurred vision? Oh, no reason. See you again soon. She really thinks I got a head problem. Let's go. I'm hoping a couple of these are just really like 2 or 3 minute dialogue cutscenes. You know what I mean? That'd be nice. Just a couple quickies. There he is, and none of the worse for wear. Was there ever any doubt that the Warrior of Light, would succeed? I think I speak for all of us when I say that I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory, if you would be so kind. Then we were too late to prevent the summoning. Pretty much. But not too late to prevent further loss of life, an outcome worthy of celebration. Any, bleh, bleh. And one for which we have Alonso to thank. Yes, you are right. Of course, Sir Emmerich. We should be content with what we have accomplished. I, for one, could not have wished for better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, that there is a matter of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. In the meantime, Lord Drelmon, is the caravan ready? The supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport in accordance with your wishes. Rest assured that my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll. Of that I have no doubt. I take it these are the self-same supplies that heretics stole from the house for Tom caravan. Less the crystals which comprised the bulk of the shipment, yes, scarcely a fraction of which was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. Ah, on an unrelated note, Hanzo, might I trouble you to accompany me to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and limb to stop Iceheart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I am told. Men give vent to their anxieties in myriad ways. Do not think less of him. Okay. Is that who I think it is? You know, I'm just going up the top. Going out the roof is the better way to go. I keep forgetting. Where am I going here? Dragonhead, right? Wait, no. Yeah. Dragonhead. It was Harchenfont, right? Who's freaking out? What were you thinking, Hanzo? Wagering your very being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway. And then, engaging in the abomination in mortal combat? By the fury, Hanzo, 'tis the stuff of ballads, a battle for the ages. Would that I have been there to fight by your side. Yet here I was forced to wait, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. I would not wish for such fortune on my most hated enemy. Sigh, but you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. Sir Emmerich wished to have words with you and Master Alphanod in private. He waits us. That's hilarious. Archer bot. Oh, my fucking good. Oh, sorry. Outside. Outside around the corner, right? This guy out here. Greetings, sir. Greetings, sir. I shall show you in at once. The bros, the bros. Yeah.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks. Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task. From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Then the argument for preemptive action should be self-evident. Perchance now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Natalan.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment. Which is why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy. You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw
A realm
my
reborn
previous
warrior of light, the
request.
world's
Your
dedicated
people are
primal
doubtless
puncher.
needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see.
I,
Once more, I must thank
I
you.
know that like mundane quests, obviously I'm gonna have to read, but tell me we start getting more voice acting cutscenes. Not that I don't like reading, but I feel like the flow of hearing someone talk and the character and the um emotion they put into it adds to it. Like I do it no justice. I can read, but like I just right. You will. Every expansion has more voice content than the last. Oh, that's amazing. I was gonna say that seems like such a quality AAA content update add, addition to the game. Quality of life, right? So that's good. Um, them having their own voices and their emotion in those will help, I think, drive the story as well. It'll be more memorable for people, not just for myself, but others to get them into the flow of playing and understanding what's going on. That's like, and I'm gonna explain this in a way that it jumps out to me. That's huge for Wizzy, right? That's a huge thing for Wizzy. Like that's why I gotta run it with him and just kind of like if he's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like I love him. I love my brother so much, but he doesn't want to read. Reading never goes like blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Reading never goes well all the way, but the ratio gets better and better. Well, I don't mind reading, like I said, and like the mundane, smaller quests and things like that, you're definitely gonna have to read because they're not gonna voice everything, right? I get it. Also, as soon as you start Heaven's Sword, pretty much all the voice actors will change, and the more people agree the new ones are much better. Oh yeah, okay. Well, who's um? One second. What are the characters' names? I'm gonna find this out right now because it's driving me fucking crazy. XIV. Okay. I gotta. It's just driving me crazy. I gotta know who the hell. Where the fuck is he? Oh my god. No, it's not Levalua, right? No, 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 no. Who's the guy that's with you in the beginning? Not Thancred. Not these two. Yeah, it's this guy. I guess he's always wearing a headpiece. Is that what's going on? This doesn't look like him. No, that guy's from 1.0. Oh man, yeah, no. I'm looking for. I don't know if there is Orion. No, 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 no. Who's the guys working with you at the very beginning? Like in the. They're all wearing the headpiece shit. The headpiece stuff. Oh my god, he's got a French name. I know all the characters, but know who. He shows up every once in a while, tall, wearing white. He's always got the face mask thing on. He's wearing like one of these. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, that's him. That's him. Okay. Who who voice acts? Who the fuck is this guy? Who else? What else does this guy do? Yo, what else does this guy do? What voice? Oh man, like Xenoblade? No, 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 no. He's there's something I play where that guy is so unbelievably like predominant in the game. What the fuck is it? Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Apparently, apparently his voice actor in Remember is Gideon Emery. Oh, okay. So this is the voice actor after Realm Reborn. Okay. What is there a video game button? They'll do like video game button. Like, bro, World of Warcraft. I didn't like I played World of Warcraft, but like no. I didn't play Starfield. Is it Diablo? Is he in Diablo 3? Destiny 2, Devram fucking Kay. I fucking knew it. It's Devram. It's Devram. It's fucking Devram K.
Anyone want a hug?
No, 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 no.
Go on, take it for a spin.
The 8th at your service. City militia, back when there was a city.
I'm sorry, but I do.
Devram K. These are dire times indeed. Devram K. The 8th at your service. City militia, back when there was a city.
Fuck, it was driving me nuts. Every single time I heard his voice, I'm like, yo, why do I know this voice? And I know it so well. Like, it gives me goosebumps. Like, it gives me goosebumps thinking about it. I'm like, I've heard this guy's voice for thousands of hours, proficiently, thousands of hours. Why don't I know this? Where is this? Of course, it's got to be Destiny. Okay, I wasn't gonna sleep tonight if I didn't figure that out. Okay, I'm not even kidding. I because I like that voice actor. There's like obviously it's like a neural thing. Like I correlate good times to that voice. I don't even want to show you how many I've got 10,000 hours in Destiny 2. I've got 10,000 hours in Destiny 2. Everything behind me is either Pokemon or Destiny. So, yeah. Oh. Every night, every time he shows up, I can't stop thinking about it. I figured it out.
Sir Emmerich, if I may,
Oof.
do you truly believe that Midgard Zoma could return?
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's toll were taken by your enemies. Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
Oh. Listen, we're just talking.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
Can I just pull out of the game here for a second and say him knowing the difference between words, actions, and beliefs is super fucking profound. Like I've never thought of it that way, but I actually Sir Emmerich giving Alfie a lesson in proper diplomacy. Well, you know what? I've never been able to think of it that way, but I very much live that way because like I've mainly by saying listen here, you little shit, in an incredibly polite way. Yeah. Well, like I don't know. I've definitely grown up and learned that like you can take people for their word, but you also need to realize that their actions speak louder than their words. And people will also choose those actions based off of their beliefs, right? So everything he just said was just like, holy fuck, you know what? I didn't even realize people go through life without thinking about that shit. I don't know. What does that say about me, I guess, right? I don't know. He's talking. What am I going to
We
read?
are so glad to be of use to you.
Oh, he knows he's being talked down to.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them. I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Lucia, at your service. Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences. Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone. Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you.
Alphonse is an arrogant little brat, but he does learn. Yeah.
Which reminds me, Lord Orchefort, if you would be so
See,
kind.
I think contextually, the one thing that I don't know, so my mind keeps it open, is like with video games like this, when it comes to things with pointy ears, it could look young and be 300 years old, right? Like maybe I wasn't paying attention, and they do confirm that him and his sister, I'm pretty sure they're brother and sister, right? They are in fact youth. But like there are games where they're like, "Oh, look at this race of like elves and they're all 450 years old and they live to be like, 700 in the fucking like elves have basically the same lifespan as humans." Okay, see, well then that makes more sense contextually. But I'm not wrong, right? Like they do that shit in video games. So it's and lore. So it's very hard to like unless you understand the framework of the races and everything going on in the story. Like I kept an open mind, like, not paying attention early on, or it's been so long since I was paying attention at the very beginning. Now Vera, the bunny girls, their lifespan is about 3 centuries. See, there you go. you, you simultaneously. you, you, you simultaneously shut down what I was saying and proved my point with two examples of the same fucking game. You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Certainly.
Not gonna lie, now you make now I kind of want to make one of those bunny girl characters just because it's hilarious. But I would only want to make a bunny character if it was like small,
In times such as
like
these,
the
trust is
Lollipop.
ever in short supply.
I don't want a serious
Mayhap
character. I
this
want
will
a
go
funny
some way
character.
to rectify the problem. The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
Gotta have faith. All right, so what did we get? Two quests done? The next one's right here, eh? Eyes unclouded. Let me look at that. Let me look these up quick. Because we are in here. Eyes unclouded. Oh, we got 3 left to finish this patch. I think Elzen lifespans are 110, 130, whereas higher are listed as 70 to 100. So they do technically live a little longer, but not much. Yeah, but like in the grand scheme of those ages, Alphanod being like 15. I don't know how old he is, but just say Alphanod being 15 would be the equivalent of a 23-year-old human, a 25-year-old human. Do you know what I mean? Like this, and I feel like as it goes up, it would taper off a little bit to the point where like 100 is 130. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, maybe he's realistically, wouldn't he be significantly younger then? You know what I mean? Like Alfie is 16. Yeah. So Alfie being 16 is equivalent of like, how would it scale? Would you scale for, I'm just trying to think. He'd technically be like a 10-year-old human. You know what I mean? Maybe an 11-year-old human. So maybe they technically do they live? I don't know how I don't know how you would scale it, but it's like, yeah, he's still young as shit. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't know fuck all. We got three more here. I just hope they're not. If they're not long, I'll try to bang them out here. But it's 1 o'clock. Let's see what he says. It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. If what you say is true, Ice Heart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reappraisal of the primal threat and our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grand ramifications if words of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized people as well. Any lingering objection to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we well find ourselves facing a combined might of all Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Come on, Hanzo. It's better that we continue this conversation in Mordona. Oh, where am I going? Wrong way. Anyways. Obvious twin sister you haven't seen since the level 20 in the beginning game is also 16. Well, yeah, I figured they were twins, right? So that makes sense. But yeah, why have we not seen his twin sister since the beginning of the game? I was just gonna say, like, we literally, like, he had a twin and like just gone, nowhere to be found. So that's weird. That's weird. But obviously, you're just gonna give me a little smiley face. She's got her own stuff going on. Oh yeah, sure. What's her own stuff going on? What could be more important than what the Warrior of Light is working on? What is she working like? What do you mean she's got her own stuff going on? What is that? What does that mean?
Words cannot well express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Kurthis.
Excellent. I shall summon the others at once.
On a serious note, those super hard raids have a side story about what happened during the calamity and with Bahamut. She is super involved in all those. Oh, okay.
Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Yep.
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
King Mogglmog the 12th?
Let's not
Which is
quibble
really
over
funny because it means a lot of players just don't run into her again for even longer since those are optional.
Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required.
Then she
Or
does
maybe
show up
she's
and the
just
game kind of
special?
assumes you remember who she is. Of course.
What qualities this
I
woman
think-
possesseth, I know not. But full sure am I that she was groomed for this role.
I think in the writing and then separation of all the story stuff, they don't necessarily intend for it to happen that way. Like, it's not supposed to feel that way in the writing and in the lore and in the like. That was your choice to skip that shit. You know what I mean? Like that's not their fault that you didn't do it.
few are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Bro, all I can hear is Destiny 2 from this guy's voice now. Devrim K in the EDZ.
Well, I wouldn't presume to
That's it.
comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
What's this lady's fucking hairline? Interesting enough, when she actually comes back to the main story, she has different dialogue depending on if you didn't do the raids. Started them but didn't finish, or did them all. Oh, interesting.
Then mayhap it is
That's
time
cool.
that we re-examined our previous encounters.
So what you're saying is I should get them all done.
Back to Gridania.
We're going back to Gridania.
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well. If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals. Or could it be that it was a revelation
If you want the
granted her
special
by
rare
the Echo
dialogue,
which
yeah.
first
Yeah, it
set her
sounds
on
fun.
this path? Do you think she has knowledge of the origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War?
Ishgardian
It would do much to
Dravanian.
explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Midgard Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages. Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For our mercy, we are well positioned to do so.
There's a lot of optional or ultra dialogue if you've done certain things. Havensward has a bunch. If you've leveled your Dragoon job, because it takes place in Ishgard, where Dragoons come from. Oh, that's cool. I kind of want to work on Dragoon now. I opened it. I'm level 30.
Iceheart, Shiva.
Something I can
Asint,
work on too,
and
besides
Midgard
Black Mage,
Zona.
right?
I shudder to think how they're all connected.
So I got 2 quests left. Or no. Shit, why did I close that? Fuck. I'm on the reason real. Let's cling together. $112. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgard summer. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few. Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? Okay. Alonso says, well, that you are on hand. We have a problem. Rial has escaped. It happened shortly after the Immortal Flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. His plane she received inside help. Citizens report seeing Rial quitting the city via the gates of Nald with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castrum Mirandium, I'm certain of it, with her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed. What recourse has she but to flee to her imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilbert and the First are hot upon Real's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Blue Fog and join the hunt. Camp Blue Fog. I'll be honest, a lot of that little optional stuff is super important. It is super important, but completing the Dragon Quest all the way up to 50, I think, makes Haven Sword better. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm down for doing that. I just want to get to Haven Sword. My thanks for coming, Scion. I've spoken with the soldiers here. They say that Ariel walked through the camp not a bell ago. Aye, she walked right through. You did not miss here. We have Robon's decision to keep the matter secret, too. Thanks for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her, and so here we are. You need tank. Hey, Kobe, how you doing? Good evening. I'm not sure. I'm in MSQ. I might be done for the night. Rayama might be allowed to reach Castrum Mirandinium. I don't know how this. Whoa. Oh. Wait, what did I say? I don't want to use an Aetherite ticket. Whatever. I'll just fly there then. Yeah, if this quest is going to take a little bit longer than, 10, 20 minutes, I might just call it for the evening. Basically, this wretch was with Rial. He threw himself out as his mistress might escape. Oh no, you're good. I didn't know where I was going. You're good. I just got there. She didn't blink when we cut him down, not even when he started screaming no loyalty even to her own. The goddamn harpy spit. With me, San, we almost have her. Trust me, if I could do these with you guys, I would. But obviously they limit me, right? So I appreciate the help, obviously. They just they want me to do it. I got a trial here, right? Oh, there she is. Let's get her, boys. I trust the little one in the back. No, where's the healers? Let's take them out first. Take this fucker out. Take this fucker out. Oh no! What is going on? There's a lot of shit going on, I'm not gonna lie. Throw a sun at them. Throw a sun at them. How do I throw a sun at them? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. She's almost cooked. How's she not dead? Oh my god, bro. Uh. Y'all are fucking with the Warrior of Light. Yeah, why does she keep taking the hits? That's crazy work. There it is. What am I missing here? There it is. Hey look, your Yuri is here. Now you've really got a competent ally again. Find her and do it tight. Yes, sir. I think I just figured out what Elber's kink is. Good work, Ben. I don't know why I just said that. Holy fuck. Is that I gotta go to bed. She and her Imperial cronies pushed us close. We were better. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. What would you know of Low? You're a spoiled little lordling who has known... What? No one. People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it's your God-given right to rule over others. You know not of our plight, the injustice that we low-born Ishgardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to do to survive stealing, killing, and even whoring myself. This game is crazy. This is crazy. It's no fault of mine if fools imagined me a paragon while I joined the flames. To hear you tell it, one would think you are the only person to have ever suffered. In case you've forgotten, Ruban himself was born into poverty, and was I. We had lived hand to mouth, with little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we had been dealt, and played it to the best of our ability. Life was a battle, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. How are we any different then? 'Tis true that we were born by both mercenaries of lowly birth, and 'tis true that we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You return to Ul'dah to face justice, and the people who trust you have dragged you through the gutter. Not so much as a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that the sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that this have chosen our own allies more than Rubon shows his. All right, let's go. I think we got one more quest after this, and that's it.
I've heard. Truly bothersome business. No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the blades watch him in the flames day and night.
We gotta beat the shit out of this little fucker.
You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace. Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
Yeah, is it this little fucker? Sneaky potato, yeah. I hate him so bad, Kobe.
For my sake, pray be
Bro,
a
we're gonna
good
beat the
little Sultana to the last.
fuck of this little potato. This is the last one, I think. And then the next patch, right? Let's cling together. Dreams of Ice. Then we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 24 quests. 24 quests after this. All right. Captain Ilbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. When we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Raban, and that shall be the end of it. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one task for you. Return to the Rising Stones and appraise Mephilia of all that has happened. I'm aware of the antecedent held Rotala in high regard, for better or worse. She'll want to know how this tale ends. Oh. What the fuck is that? How you doing, by the way, Kobe? I hope you're still over there. I hope you're having a good day. You know what? Is there an achievement for this patch? I'll log in and finish this mission on Xbox. I can't see it that way. I gotta do this. That's right. Oh, I'm so close to something there. Yes, there should be an achievement for Cleveland. Okay. You know what? Watch this. Give me a second here. Let me do this. Ooh. Oh, let's see if I can. Oh, see if it pops a couple achievements, at least in game, but not all the. No, I know. But there's a couple of them I'm at like 99%, so I'm unbelievably close to finishing them. I don't have my keyboard and mouse plugged in to the PC, obviously. I mean, the Xbox, obviously, but we'll see what happens here. I think we're good now. I need to update all the settings. I didn't do that. That's fine. I'm okay for where it is. See if anything pops. It'll just be like bloop. Nope. Oh my god. Whoa, it's so weird. No, I gotta. Faba. It's like, whoa, why would I set it up like that, bro? Why would I set it up like that? Crazy.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino. To think that Flame Marshal Huayu was the Garlean agent. I know not what to say. Together with Robon, Eline lent us much needed aid at the time of our Order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat. When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then. But now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled. My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with white auracite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Asian souls. Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether. Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief that an Asian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Asian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hand. Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had 2 pieces of white orosite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem more research is in order.
I'm going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the orosite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands.
He's trying to dodge this woman every chance he can.
Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them.
Girl wants to have nothing to do with it.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there, then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Oh no. Oh no. He's like, fuck, what did I do? He can't get away from her. That's funny.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Val. What they discovered was troubling, to say the least. According to the report, the isle has been erased from existence. 'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Aye, yet the mystery endeth not with the isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
Trip out he pulled using the secretism with the tism strategy. He doesn't even know he's. If you'd realize he did it. Yeah, he doesn't want to have nothing
the entity
do with
the
it.
dark beings call the one true God.
It's funny.
We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Is that it?
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my
right hand.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the media project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence then claiming
Yes, what a
Eorzea
very
for the
specific
Empire.
number, yes.
He would
I was
happily
just
have
thinking
seen the
that.
lot reduced to ash. We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed the face of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived. To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the Imperial Army's chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone. In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the Calamity to undermine the Legion's efforts.
A man who outranks Van Belsar, yet opposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea. This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Voris Zos Galvus. So he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea. In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me. By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or
She
monetarist
was spying on
masters.
everyone. Yeah, she went all in on the spying.
Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve. I know you can hear me, monetarist scum! Your crimes will not go unpunished! One day I will purge this land of your sickness, Before the eyes of the 12, I swear it!
I shall have no further need of you this day. Your Grace.
Wait, was that her?
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
No, I don't watch it. Huh?
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right. If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped, but as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Ul'dah whole.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Uldah's historic reliance upon
Over
mercenaries,
kingdom, but
such a
less power
grievous
than the rich
breach of
merchant
security is
syndicate. Yeah,
unprecedented. I
because money
fear
is
this
power,
business will
right?
provide the
Basically,
monetarists with a rod to
at
beat
least in
Raban.
Ul'dah.
Eorzea can ill afford for the immortal flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Ul'dah.
The true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people. For Ul'dah to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
Nay, you jest.
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here. When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue. As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Raban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah. 'Tis
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Uldar will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people.
Damn, yeah, she's like, no, we gotta fix this.
Roban, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name. Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
Damn, a lot of fallout over all of this, eh? We got one. Brave new companions. I like how she is telling this plan to. We got two? Dream's Vice? That was the patch. Bleep bloop, achievement unlocked. Feels good though, doesn't it? Especially for this game. Woo! Two? That's big. That's 30% of everything I got. I only had four. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the white vans. All right. Complete the main scenario quest. Let us cling together. Complete the main scenario quest. Brave new companions. Through the maelstrom. Brave new companions. Is that the patch before it? And level 60 with Disciple of War or Magic. So I mean, I could log in and hit level 60 on Xbox. Complete the mirror. Bro, it tells me what it is, even though it's secret. That's fucked up. Lots of secrets. Lots of secrets. But that was a good one. That was a rare one. Those were rare ones, eh? 6.8%, 6.7. Oh, and I want to use my mouse. Fuck. Craft hidden quest rates. 1 second. I'm gonna switch back to PC quick. I gotta go to bed. But I'm gonna switch over to the PC quick. 6% for a main story quest from before Haven Sword Lab. That's because a lot of people played the free trial, right? And didn't get that far. Because you can play the free trial, right? And that counts. It's a part of the game. People always say you either quit in a Realm Reborn or stay till the end. That's fair. I definitely feel that. Eh, A Realm Reborn is oh, what the fuck did I just do? Um A Realm Reborn is very much a speed bump in the once you get over it, like you're like, yeah, I'm in this. I'm in this for the long haul. Like you gotta get through A Realm Reborn though. Well, guess there's a lot in the first group. No, like I said, I think on Xbox at least there was a lot of people that get the free trial, and it was a very big thing to finally have this come out, right? So I think a lot of people just jumped in the trial. That puts the achievements on people's lists, and it makes it more rare for others. Fingers on fire. All right. So we'll go back to PC. I'm curious actually. I just want to see if the switch, the console switch I flipped, well, the controller switch I flipped is present on PC now, or if it's only on Xbox. Oh, also, can only do this once a day, right? Upload. Okay. I keep forgetting to do that. That way, if I jump over to the Xbox, it's set up again. Okay, so maybe I didn't want to do that because of the Switch. Fuck. That's okay. Why is this piece? Oh, I see why it's so painful. Yeah, see, it didn't switch. It's just on the console. Okay, cool. Achievements approaching completion. Bring out your dead four. Hermitage level 60. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's... So it's achievement on the Xbox too, right? What did that say? So yeah, I can finally do... What is this? If it bleeds, we can kill it. What is this? Is this my... What is this? I can't do good intentions. Why can't I do this? What is this one? Wait, why is it... I don't know. That's what I was saying. See what it's... Ah, I just left. One sec. The King Lives, Horror of a Time, Drop Dead Shiva. Oh, is it gonna have you go through and unlock all the main versions of Trials? It is. Oh, okay. So then you know what? We'll save this for tomorrow, right? This is a good spot to leave off, and we can play this tomorrow. If those challenges can be done, like maybe I go to, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll plot something out. I want to try to use this as a way to gain XP into other things, right? That might be a good way to do it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we run dungeon roulette on Dragoon. remember the Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda fights that were in the main story. There are 8-man versions of all those. Yeah, I figured it was those. Because Shiva's in the list there too. Bankred has Ifrit. Right? There's Shiva. Titan is what? The King of Lives? No, that's the Moogle. Moogle Mog! Which one's this? Titan? I don't know what this one is. Shiva. Ifrit. King Moogle Mog. And then the other one. It's funny, you know what? You know, I just realized. I mean, I must have realized it when I did it back in the day when I made my character. His name is Canon, right? Like it's like a rhyming name, right? Aniko, Bernico. It's Hahanzo Papanzo. The one from I can't remember how to say it. It's French. The one from Uranger are the main extreme versions of the 8-man. You've already done those are optional. Oh yeah, it fits the actual LFL naming convention. Yeah, that's what I love about it. He's cool. All right, yeah, that's we'll work on that tomorrow, right? Like if I don't okay. Do we level up Dragoon? Like really? Is this maybe something we work at tomorrow? We take a quick break from the scenario quests and like we work on Dragoon? I don't know what the best thing to do is. Anyways, go to bed. 3:30. I need 3:45, don't I? 3:50 or something. I'm so close to the gloves. All right, I gotta go to bed. I'll be on tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get on earlier. I'm trying to fall asleep. But I've been killing it. I'm exhausting myself at work. But thank you so much, guys. For if you want to, you could also just start each day taking Dracoon into leveling roulette. That's true too. I guess I have to be like, I'm too low of a level to do these with him, right? So, but I could also bring Paladin in there, right? So, I just want to get close to level 60 on Black Mage, log into Xbox with the keyboard and mouse, whatever, it doesn't matter. And pop level 60 on Xbox. I want to try to get the achievements before having to backlog them, right? Because I'm guessing, when I think about it, what was the last one on that? What was the last quest on this one? It feels like some of these, not built on the stone. Through the Maelstrom, that's an achievement, right? This one didn't have one, did it? A Realm Awoken, but it's not an achievement. Through the Maelstrom, achievement. Brave New Companions, right? Complete Brave New Companions. Dreams of Ice, let us cling together. Memory of Brita. So I'm almost done that one. And then Before the Dawn. Yeah, so every one of these is going to have an achievement coming up as well. So achievements are going to be popping in the next little while. But I'll try to keep track of them. I think they backtrack on pop. Like the only ones that like you have to go and redo it are those big dungeon ultimate whatever things. So, but I'm out of here, guys. I'm just gonna cut it short, quick and easy. I'll be on tomorrow or even try to get on 9:30 ish. I will not get on at 11:30. I don't want to get on late like that. I want to get more time to play. We want to get a bunch of this done. But that's it. Be safe. Drink lots of water. Get rest. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace, guys.